What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Hope you're having a good day, being safe, and all of the good stuff. Other than that, um, kind of weird, video, I guess, in a sense, because it's when cops face weird or rare weapons, you know? Um, I'm already seeing a tank, so like, I, I think it's gonna be pretty weird stuff, you know? Oh, that's a chainsaw.
These are moments when cops faced off with criminals wielding overpowered weapons. Meet 36-year-old Ronald Zendeas, who on May the 4th of 2020 walked up to the front desk of a Motel 6 and very rudely demanded a room for one night. After retrieving the keys, he then punched the partition and an office window before leaving the lobby. Moments later, he reappeared behind the front desk manager holding a running chainsaw.
But
As the manager retreats into the employee bathroom in the back, the suspect can be seen sawing the wooden gate that led behind the front desk in half.
that's a mentally problem person right there. That person has some mental problems, needs help. That I ain't gonna lie to you, where someone needs to get that man some help, some mental help. He needs to get sit down and talk to, or put in jail. Either one, buddy. Lock him up forever, or just get him some help. I don't know what you need to do. He's pulling chainsaws. I don't want to know what he does next. All right, get this man locked up forever, or talk to him. I don't know, but keep him away from my ass. Don't want to be nowhere near him. That shit crazy for a chainsaw. How random is that?
Following the assault, the suspect forced his way into room 102, which was right next to the office, and an altercation ensued where he swung his chainsaw at the occupant and missed before fleeing. He then sat in the parking lot in his blue Honda, where the police found him moments later.
So who does? So yeah, lock him up forever. Like, he's swinging chainsaws at random people for no reason. Just because. He's mentally problemed right there. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I got some problems, but I ain't swinging no chainsaw at somebody. That's beyond me, buddy. That. Yeah, I don't got nothing better. I don't got nothing. I don't know where I was going with that. All right.
Stop! Stay there! Fight! Stop it!
Sparks 91, he's taking off. Sparks 91, he's distracted our car. Show me your hands! Show me your hands! Stop! Stop!
They shoot the tires or something, bird.
He's not going anywhere. Is he moving? Don't get behind the car, no. Stay here. Manos, arriba!
The officers continued to issue commands but got no response, and upon inspecting the vehicle, they then found the suspect deceased from multiple gunshot wounds. As terrifying as chainsaw-wielding maniacs are, those officers weren't in as much danger as this next group who faced off with an explosive.
So, buddy, not only we have dudes wielding chainsaws for no reason whatsoever, just did it because he can, right? I ain't gonna lie to you, he got deceased. Well deserved. I don't know why you got a fucking chainsaw and trying to slash people with it, buddy. You're done for. All right. Other than that, what? Explosive? Why? Why? My bad. I'm just puzzled, confused. You're running away in front of cops with an explosive, a grenade, a claymore, a C4, a I don't know, something. He has something. It's explosive, you know, some type of explosive. A landmine, I don't know. But like to be honest, he's running away in hand. Like he has explosive in his hand. I don't like throw it or something. I don't fucking know, buddy. Why is it in your hand?
On October the 12th of 2024, police received reports about a black Mercedes idling in a parking lot with two people sleeping in the front seats. An officer arrived to investigate and woke up the driver, 42-year-old Sakfana Song, who immediately sped away. But on the way, he ran over the officer's tire deflation devices, puncturing his wheels.
Okay. My question is, why did he run away? Because he had explosives in the vehicle. I was gonna say, what do you do? The person was running like slow as in the vehicle. Follow slow. Because you had people waiting and try to go into it. I ain't gonna lie to you. The most slowest as pit remover. I just like, wow, okay. Bro, they're after his ass.
During the foot chase, the suspect suddenly turned toward the officers, holding a torch and an explosive device. The bomb consisted of a tennis ball wrapped in black electric tape and filled with 50 grams of explosive powder. To the officer's horror, he proceeded to try and light it.
Call the bomb squad. He threw out an explosive device. He's trying to light it.
The bomb squad arrived and the bomb was safely detonated while the suspects were taken into custody. Officers soon learned that the vehicle was reported stolen and the passenger was in possession of 50 fentanyl pills. The passenger later admitted they'd consumed fentanyl while at the casino and then driven to the parking lot to sleep it off. Sakfana was later booked into jail on charges of possession of an explosive device, assault with deadly weapon, possession of an incendiary device, attempting to elude a pursuing police vehicle, and possession of a stolen vehicle. While explosives are a far more recent advancement, our next suspect opted for a more primitive approach with a homemade bow and arrow. On June the 30th of 2020,
What are we doing? A bow and arrow? Alright, buddy, I'm just like, these are some exotic ass weapons.
before deputies on patrol stopped their vehicle when they saw a man standing on the side of the road holding a knife. As they emerged from their cruiser, the suspect, 37-year-old Aiden Perez Hernandez, began advancing towards them with weapons still in hand.
Crazy activity. What do you say? Yeah, the dude got shooting with a bow and arrow.
At one point, the suspect pulled out what looked like a handmade bow and continued to march towards the officer with both weapons in hand.
I'm gonna shoot you.
His ass.
Get down. Get down. Station 1, shot fired, shot fired.
Aiden underwent surgery and a month of recovery before being released from the hospital and promptly arrested. He was booked into the Ventura County Jail on felony charges of exhibiting a deadly weapon to a police officer to resist arrest and attempting to prevent an executive officer from performing their duty.
Well deserved. Well deserved. Get that man out
While
of there.
there's no question about the power behind an automatic rifle, most underestimate how deadly a car can be when it's in the wrong hands. On March the 4th of 2024, dispatch received a report of a man threatening someone with an automatic rifle outside of a nightclub before leaving the scene in a white car. Deputies respond to the area and locate the reported vehicle, at which point the suspect, 53-year-old Jose Luis Villaseñor Cervantes, began firing at the officers from his car.
I ain't gonna lie to you, that's blind activity, but he came out like shit. Alright.
He's outside his car.
Crazy activity, bro. We need to get out.
He's in his car. About to take off.
I can't be out there doing this shit. I can't deal with this. Ain't no way. I'm good, bucko. They got exotic weapons. Nah, I'm good.
Take it off. Westbound Todd.
Jose led the officers on a short chase before running into a fence on Todd Road, and he then exited his vehicle and engaged the officers in another shootout. But this time,
Crazy.
4 officers were injured, one of them by an SUV.
Cover me, I'm going for my rifle. Are you hit?
What, someone actually hit somebody?
Julian's hit. Get a car up here now.
Officer Geary was hit in the hand with bullet shrapnel and taken out of the fight, but the worst injury would happen to this next officer, Deputy Nicholas Delia, after Jose rammed his car head-on into his, and a gunfight ensued.
Who's shooting?
I hope he survives.
Get a car up here.
I hope the cop survives.
I think I see
He's
him.
really in there too. He's really in there. He's in the thick of it. He said, "I'm doing something."
What you just heard would be the sound of the deputy being run over by his own colleague. Apparently, Deputy James Blount was so focused on pursuing Jose that he failed to notice Deputy Delia standing just a few feet away. And
He ran his. What a shit, bright as fuck. He ran his own mans over. Bruh, what the fuck? That's insane, bruh.
Just on
That's
pursuing Jose
insane,
that he
bruh.
failed to notice Deputy Delia standing just a few feet away, and as a result rammed right into him at full speed. But initially, Deputy Blount had no clue what he had hit.
Yeah. I can't see him. Where's he at?
Get out of here, get out of here.
Who's this? I'm stuck. Get him out. Medical, go through medical.
Okay, so we gotta get high this side. Yeah.
Where's he at? I don't know. Is it?
Deputy Delia was transported to the hospital with a critical head injury along with 2 officers with hand injuries and 1 with a leg wound, but Jose would be pronounced dead at the scene. While that deadly encounter was completely accidental, these next officers intentionally fired on a woman who was allegedly wielding a pot of boiling water.
Oh, I heard about this. I heard about this.
On July the 6th of 2024, a woman called the police to report that she believed a lurker was outside of her home. A pair of deputies arrived and cleared the area around the home before making contact with the caller, 36-year-old Sonia Massey, who was behaving in an unusual manner.
Okay, I heard a lot of perspectives about this one. I heard everybody's perspective on this. I went through a little rabbit hole a little bit about it. I'll talk a little bit about it.
I hear a phone ring. It's just using from the door.
People talk about the attack.
Dead thing. Sheriff's office. She was yelling inside. Still hold on. You coming to the door or not? All right, hurry up. Sheriff's office. The one you called. Oh, hurt you. You called us.
Okay, please.
So what'd you hear?
Somebody keeps outside my house, y'all.
Is this your car over here?
Please, God, please, God, please.
Is this your car over here? Oh.
Please, God.
That's not your black car in the driveway? Oh, well, we checked your yard. We walked around the whole block. We didn't see anybody. Right, you know, we checked the whole area. There's nobody out walking around.
Bro, she's acting really weird. I ain't gonna lie to you. See, this is the point that I gotta say is like, I don't know what to say about this part because like she is acting weird, but like I don't know if it's because of some mental issues or something like that. You know, I don't understand what's going on really. You know, some people call the cops for dumb reasons, and then yeah, some people that call cops just because mentally they're not there, and they end up doing stuff that, you know, gets them hurt in a sense. So I don't know what's gonna happen. Well, I do know, but you know, to lead up to that situation.
I know, y'all. Please, God, please, God. I'm trying to get help, y'all, but
What do you need help with?
nothing. I just, please, God, please. I don't know what to do.
See, it's like
Do with what?
it's like right there. She's trying to get help, but she doesn't know what she's trying to get help with, or like it. Right now, there's right there. They're saying what you need help with. She says she needs help, but then she says she doesn't need help with anything. So it's weird, and then she keeps on saying please God, please God. So like it's like, is this lady okay? Is she? At this point, I think they should have definitely, in a sense, get somebody that can help. I guess mentally. I think that or some family member, like a family member. I think they should have asked the one to call a family member over. I think that's to be the best idea. I don't know. Like she probably should have called one. I don't really know what to help the situation up.
What do you need help with?
Nothing. I just wanted to see if I could help me.
What do you want help with? What do you want help with?
I heard somebody outside.
Yeah, we checked your house. We checked your backyard. I walked all the way through all these backyards. We checked your front yard.
We didn't see nobody.
Yeah,
So.
nobody's out here.
You didn't see anybody?
Nope.
Nope.
Oh,
Checked the whole area.
okay.
What took you so long to answer the door?
Oh, I was trying to put on some clothes, sir. I'm sorry. I was trying to get...
I got you. All right. Is there anything else we can do for you?
Huh?
Is there anything else I can do for you?
No, sir.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Hello? Yeah, I need, I got the sheriff department here, but I was calling for help from y'all.
Okay, are you there with me?
They're here in my house right now.
Okay, I'll let you go and you talk to them.
No, hold on. Wait a second, sir.
You can hang up, Conwell. It's good.
For what? You're there with the deputy, correct?
No, hold on, okay?
You can hang
Hold
up.
on for what?
Just 1 second, okay? Okay. Paperwork. Can you grab that Bible, please?
Yeah. Hey, I just need your name so we can get out of here. Was there any damage previous to your car?
Previous, yeah, it was.
Okay, what was the damage?
A dent, I believe.
Well, what about windows?
Oh, it was something that happened earlier.
Okay. You have an ID, that'd make things so much easier. I just need just driver's license will do, and then I'll get out of your hair.
I want to show y'all my paperwork.
I will
What?
get your paperwork.
What paperwork?
Okay. I got some paperwork.
Well, just get your ID real
Well, let's
quick.
get your ID first, and then.
One task at a time here.
I don't.
Okay. Let me
Here, grab your ID for me.
Okay.
Your ID, one task at a time. So let's do an ID, and then you can dig around for your paperwork.
I don't know where my ID is.
You stand in that stack right there, maybe?
This is when the encounter began going off the rails, right as the officers noticed a pot of water boiling on the stove. In the next few moments, the deputy would tell her to go and take the pot off the fire and then claim that she wielded it as a weapon against him.
1 second.
Check on her.
Let me look at this.
We don't need a fire while we're here.
Okay. Where you going?
Away from your hot steaming water.
Away from my hot steaming water?
Yeah.
Oh, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. I'll shoot you in that.
Better. No, that's where I got. I'll shoot your.
And see, this is just the problem right here. This is the problem right there. Who just randomly says I rebuke you in the name of what? That's before you splash water on a demon. All right, that's you do that before you splash holy water on a demon. All right. Other thing is I gotta say is, two things could happen. You know, she could have picked it up, dumped it out. You know, she could have just took it off and put it on to the side, but she still has it in her hand. So I don't know what's.
Face.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Drop the pot. Drop the pot. Drop the
Wait,
pot. Drop
why she dropped down with the pot?
the pot. Drop.
Oh, she started throwing it on him.
Shots fired. Shots fired. Shots fired.
Yeah, it's water right there. You can see. You can see the steam and everything. Let me go back one more time.
Drop the pot.
See if I can catch it. Right there. Alright, so when you're looking on this right side, you can see the steam pop up, and then when they move in closer,
Shots fired. Shots fired. Shots.
you can see the water glisten on the ground. I know this for a fact. I know, and I know how boiling water feels because I had boiling water on me. It does not feel good. I don't know if it's worth. I don't know, like definitely taser, but like at the same time, I don't know. Okay, one of them already had their hand on their gun. I still think taser would have been the best idea to them. I think we could be there fine. I don't think they could.
Bring emails now. Get a headshot wound to the female. Headshot wound to the female. 1078.
Paramedics arrived and tried to save Sonia's life, but she was pronounced dead at the scene. As a result of the incident, the deputy, Sean Grayson, the officer who had drawn on her and fired first, was terminated from the department and arrested later that same month. He's being held in jail without bond after pleading not guilty to charges of aggravated battery with a firearm, official misconduct, and 3 counts of first-degree murder.
Okay, so they did get him. Okay. Because like I'm gonna be honest with you. I'll be honest, like this is I don't think that's right. They could have had a taser. They have tasers for a reason. They could have tased her. They could have done like I understand boiling water hurts and it is a weapon 1000%. But I don't think it's enough to be able to shoot somebody, to be honest with you. I think like a taser or like they could have definitely moved in and put her down, to be honest with you. Come on, it's an old lady. I think one of them could at least, like, dodge the boiling water, grab her hand, and put her in handcuffs. Like, I don't think they had to shoot, especially a headshot. A headshot? Come on. You went for the kill. Like, he went for the GTA kill. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think. It could have been a body shot or at least, I don't know, something survivable. Like, I don't think your life was in that much danger. It's boiling water. I don't think your life is in that much danger, buddy. You will hurt, and yes, you most likely will have some lingering pains and stuff. 1000%, that should definitely linger. This game would be fucked up, but I don't think it'll. Come on, buddy.
While most suspects have chosen a long-range weapon, the next suspect got up close and personal when he attacked an officer with a machete. On October the 5th of 2019, police were originally called to the University Gardens apartment complex to investigate a DV incident. While at the complex, an officer encountered 28-year-old Salvador Salazar standing in a corridor and inquired about what he was doing.
Hey man, what are you doing? Go ahead and get your hands out of your pocket for me. Hey, get your hand out of your pocket right now. Hey, get your hand out of your pocket. Get your hand out of your pocket. Get your hand. Stop. Stop. Stop right now.
Salvador ignored the officer's commands to stop and refused to remove his hand from his pocket. Unbeknownst to the officer, he was hiding an entire machete inside of his pants.
I think he's smarter.
Hey, man.
Because you have the weapon to move to follow him, but be a little bit farther. Other thing is, why don't you just pull out your taser, tase him, and then pull out his hand? You know, I think first this thing you should do is tase the guy. I would have. Like, I don't understand. Like, why is not the first thing not to tase somebody? In my opinion, shit, tase him. Be honest with you, tase him. Like, it's better than shooting somebody. I think, I'd rather get tased and shot. You know what I mean? Shit. Already tase me, lock me up, then shoot me and lock me up. Or shoot me and I'd be dead. I don't know. Like, understand it's not reliable 1000%, but at least slow the person down so you to pull out your weapon. You'll still have time to pull it out if you really need it. I think you tase the person, drop the tase, and then pull out your weapon and tell him to stop. If he doesn't stop after that, then you have the right to do it. I think the first weapon you should shoot is definitely the taser. I don't think it should be the first weapon you pull out is your gun.
Stop.
Because what's the point of
I'm telling you to stop right now.
In the next moment, the officer fired 3 times at Salvador and he fell to the ground. He was then rushed to the hospital and successfully treated for critical injuries, but wouldn't be charged for the incident. But this next suspect was hit with multiple felonies.
Wait, what? He didn't get charged? How? How the fuck? He obviously went for the kill. If the officer didn't dodge, the officer would have 100% be hit and probably die or be really injured. I don't understand why he didn't get charged with that. That's attempted, I don't know, attempted murder or like attempted assault or something like that. Like shit.
After ramming several cars off the road with a U-Haul truck. On July the 25th of 2023, officers located a stolen U-Haul truck being driven by 41-year-old Ryan Taylor. Upon noticing the police, he immediately took off and the chase began. But during the entire pursuit, Ryan intentionally collided with several vehicles for no apparent reason.
Lock him up. I need everybody to start being more harsher with these sentences. I ain't gonna lie to you. I need to get these people off the streets. Ain't no way. Lock this man up or put him in a psych ward or something like that, buddy. Cause ain't no way you're telling me you're doing this for no reason. Was the cops after him before he starts spinning off, or like he just like what's going on? Insane activity for
Delta 581. We're about to be going under Northwest Highway on DMT.
I'm sorry if I wasn't following that. Y'all already know he's being chased. He's going on. He just start hitting cars and anything.
We're coming up to the Mockingbird exit.
Yeah, somebody can give me that plate so I can put the registration info on there.
Driving crazy and stuff.
We need to notify the tollway of what kind of vehicle, etc.
This is insane.
We're in the exit lane from Wycliffe.
It's not.
Just took the Wycliffe exit. We're going to be going westbound at 2500 Wycliffe. Coming up to me. Sir, don't be stupid. Oh my god!
Oh, lucky bastard he is. Ain't no fucking way.
Right down. Hit one vehicle. Let's get somebody checking out.
After plowing into 2 cars and ultimately ramming into a tree, Ryan then fled the U-Haul into a lot of a nearby private hangar.
Crazy, dude. Why is he running?
Stop,
What did
police!
he do?
Police, stop!
What I mean, like, what he do is not like, I'm not talking about like, I'm talking about before he's gotten the chase and everything. Like, were they after him before they got in the chase? If y'all know that, please put that out in the comments down below. If he said it, I just didn't hear it. My bad. But yeah, I just don't understand right now.
Shot fire! God! Show me your hands!
Ryan was taken into custody with a gunshot wound to the leg and treated at the hospital. Upon release, he was charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, aggravated assault on a police officer, and evading, as well as unauthorized use of a motor vehicle. But if you really want to see an unauthorized use of a motor vehicle, you have to see this next suspect who destroyed the city of San Diego in a tank. On May the 17th of 1995, 35-year-old Army veteran Sean Nelson decided to drive to the National Guard Armory on Mesa College Drive. Once there, he waltzed into the unlocked vehicle lot, crawled into an M60 Patton tank completely unnoticed, and then proceeded to terrorize the streets of San Diego.
At April, we're over the head of it. We are rolling, but he's doing these cars on purpose. He's running over the fire hydrants. You got hydrants that are blowing water in the air now. Have somebody get a hold of the armory and find out if this thing is loaded, if he can actually do any damage with it other than killing people by running them over.
The tank was indeed armed with an operable 105mm cannon and an attached machine gun, but it wouldn't be clear if there was any ammunition inside, with the suspect.
Yeah, he's rolling over just about anything he wants to. Well, no, I don't, to be honest with you.
Though Sean couldn't outrun the police, it was nearly impossible to stop him in the 57-ton vehicle. Officers watched helplessly as Sean proceeded to demolish multiple cars, attempt to run into other drivers, and crash through road signs and traffic lights.
And the only way to stop that is to at least get those tractions off. There's only two ways to do it: blow it up, or have a sharp enough object to cut them off, and then it will stop moving. But other than that, I don't know. Or you can jump on it because it's slow enough to jump on it. But it depends. Does he have control over the movement of it? 'Cause I know they have 2 seats in there. It's 2 or 3 seats in there, right? Inside a tank, it's like 2 and 3 seats because you got the person that's actually shooting, the person that's actually driving.
This is San Diego Police Department. Get out of the way. Get out of the street. You're in danger. This is the San Diego Police Department. Stay out of the street. You're in danger.
At least you're not blowing through houses.
The chase eventually ended when Sean crashed the tank into a 3-foot traffic barrier, and 4 officers were able to board the tank and open up the hatch. Sean was ultimately shot after refusing to surrender and spinning the top of the tank in an attempt to fling the officers off. He would be pronounced dead days later at the hospital. Though no motive was ever found for the rampage, Sean had reportedly been honorably discharged from the Army 15 years prior for multifaceted disciplinary problems, and the officers who confronted him noted the stench of alcohol. Rather than arrows, the next suspect brought some real ammunition to the fight with an AK-47.
It's a valid killing, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, Brady wouldn't get out of the tank, he kept on trying to fling him off.
On April the 12th of 2021, a vehicle fled from a traffic stop after being caught speeding over 100 miles per hour. At one point during the chase, the passenger leaned out of the window and began firing at the pursuing officers with a rifle.
About 90 miles an hour. We are coming up on
Old airport, and they're hitting their brakes. I'm waiting to see what they're about to do. Chief went back off of them.
Moments later, the passenger started firing out of the window again, and the officer was shot in the head, causing him to crash his patrol unit. The suspect eventually crashed near Ithaca High School, and the two men, identified as cousins, 28-year-old Pierre Shelton and 22-year-old Aaron Shelton, fled the vehicle on foot. As an officer came looking for them, they began firing at him with an AK-47, forcing him to take cover behind his patrol car.
That's so crazy, bro.
Backup arrived soon after, and a shootout ensued, wherein two more officers were wounded. One of the suspects, Pierre, was eventually shot and killed, and Aaron would be taken into custody shortly after. 2 years later, Aaron was convicted of multiple felony counts, including murder, aggravated assault on a police officer, aggravated battery on a police officer, possession of a firearm by a convicted felon, and fleeing and attempting to elude. He was sentenced to life without the possibility of parole. If you enjoyed this video, watch this one, and don't forget to subscribe.
Hey, if you liked the video, it was a pretty good video. The weapons are wow, it's insane stuff. By the way, other than that, don't forget to hit the like button, hit the sub button. Video will be linked in the description down below. I love all y'all. Be safe. Peace out. God bless.